Hi guys, so today I am taking you on a tour of Our Lady of Lourdes in Sawston. So it's a bit of a windy day, but here we are at Our Lady of Lourdes and the priest's house. And here is the hall. Sorry about this shaky picture between the wind, the shivering, and the walking. It's a bit wobbly. So this is Our Lady of Lourdes. Okay, so as we enter the church, we would normally use some holy water to bless ourselves. The holy water fonts are not here because of the pandemic. We don't want to share germs. But normally there's holy water founts. And at the moment, we have this door is the entrance only. We have some hand sanitizer before we enter. And have a look at what's on this door. Do you know what that means? As we enter the church, we genuflect towards the tabernacle, which I will show you. I'm going to get closer. If you can see straight ahead, there's a small, it looks like a little hut attached to the wall, and it has a candle next to it. The chairs are spread out at the moment for social distancing. So in the sanctuary, we have the altar. We have Christ. We have the tabernacle. The tabernacle, if you remember, is where we keep the hosts that have been blessed. So they are Christ within that tabernacle. And there's always, if there are hosts in there that have been blessed, there's always a candle lit to let us know that. We have another crucifix on the altar, as well as candles. and the book that the priest reads from during Mass. And at this time of year, we have white linens. Near the altar, we have hosts, water, wine, and during the Mass, the priest can keep all of these things nearby. This is where the readers and the priest can stand to do the readings and prayers. And this is our statue of Mary with baby Jesus. Around the room, we have these plaques for the Stations of the Cross. There's a toilet in that corner. Here's a statue of St. John Rigby, who we talked about. This is where the musicians sit. At the moment, we only have one musician at a time and one person singing, so one cantor. More Stations of the Cross. And this one is St. Nicholas Owen, who we discussed. And another toilet in this corner. We spray the chairs after they're used. More hand sanitizer for the way out. And then this door is marked for exit only. We have up here, we have some video equipment because our masses are all on YouTube and Facebook. This is the room where the priest gets ready and stores the items he needs for the Mass. And in this room, it's used mostly for storage and for the altar servers to get ready. And this is the family crest of the family, the Huddlestons, who donated the land. This land used to be part of their garden. This is where the priest sits during the Mass, and usually there's an altar server next to him. However, at the moment, the altar servers do not sit so close. So I'd like to just discuss a few points for you to remember. One is that We genuflect when we enter, either when you enter the church at the door or before you sit down in your seat. And as we approach the altar, especially if we're going to go up to do a reading or present any gifts, we bow towards the altar. When we leave the church, you can bow towards the altar. You can genuflect towards the tabernacle. If you've had communion, it's not considered necessary to bow towards the tabernacle, because if you've had communion, you have Christ inside of you.